One question people should ask me but don't is how many copies of my resume should I make? Now, you want to think of your resume as a living, breathing document, something that can be tweaked and changed because different job specifications are going to be abundant with the different jobs that you apply for. Now, you may be going for the same job title, but one firm's job description and requirements could be different from one to the other. And as long as your skill sets and experience match whatever those requirements are, if you're missing one of those in the resume that you wrote to begin with, you want to add it to it. So you want to think of it as something that you're going to be changing constantly along the way until you get job success. Now, here's one thing to think about, that there are so many applicants out there today that you have to be fine-tuned to that job. You just can't shoot off a bunch of resumes and hope that you're going to get something to come in. You need to target your resume just as you're targeting your search. And here's a good example. One of the things that inspired me to write my book was I was watching TV one night and there was a story about a job interview. And the reporter was talking to a guy that looked like the proverbial deer in the headlights. He said he'd handed out over 200 resumes and hadn't had one interview. And what that told me was he mass-produced one resume and was handing them out without taking the time to look at the job specifics. So do yourself a favor, don't spend a ton of money on a lot of resumes, just get a few at a time, and if you're fortunate enough to have a computer and printer at home, just print them up as you need them, and make sure they're targeted to whatever job you're going to be applying for next.